Good evening, students. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. And today we are here for our biology class. Okay. All right. We will start in a minute. Just let me share my screen, students. Okay, students. So, as you know, these are the free coaching classes for exams like TSRJC, Polycet, and SSC for 2025. And today we are having our biology session. Okay. So in this class, we will be doing biology. All right, students. Okay, we will wait for a second for other students to join. Then we will start. All right. Just give me 1 minute. All right. Okay, students, we will just let me share the screen. Some problem is arising with that. Just let Okay, students. So today we are having our biology session. All right. And our today's topic is heredity and evolution. As you know that we will be doing the questions from the topic. Okay. I'll give you 20 seconds to answer each question. Okay. And if you have any problem in any topic, please let me know in the chat box. The chat box is now open for you. All right, students. Let's quickly start the session with the first question. First question is, which of the following is not a variation in rose plant? Okay, students. And your options are number one, colored petals. Number two, spines. Number three, tendrils. Or is it number four, leaf margin? Hurry up, students. You will get only 20 seconds now to answer each question. Okay, you have to tell which of the following is not a variation in rose plant. Okay. Colored petals, spines, tendrils, or leaf margins. Okay, your time is up, and the correct answer for this question is option number three, tendrils. Okay, we have colored petals, we have spines and leaf margins all in the rose plant, but tendril is absent over there. Okay, so tendrils Option number 3 is the right answer. Next one. According to Mendel, alleles have the following of a character. Okay, and your options are number 1, pair of genes. Option number 2, responsible for character. Option number 3, production of gametes. Or is it option number 4, recessive factors? According to Mendel, alleles have the following of a character, and your options are pair of genes, responsible for character, production of gametes, or recessive factors. Okay, students, your 20 seconds are over, and the correct answer for this question is option number 1, pair of genes. Okay. Those who have selected option 1, you all are correct, students. Well done. Next one. Natural selection means, and your options are number 1, nature selects desirable characters. Option number 2, nature rejects undesirable characters. Option number 3, nature reacts with an organism. Or is it option number 4, 1 and 2 both? Which one will be the correct answer? You have to tell the meaning of natural selection. According to the theory of natural selection, which one is the correct option? Is it option number 1, nature selects desirable characters? Or is it option number 2, nature rejects undesirable characters? Or is it option number 3, nature reacts with an organism? Or is it option number 4, 1 and 2 both? Hurry up, students. Now let me see how many of you have done. All right. Okay. Responses are quite higher. Students, I'll not be able to take your name, but those who have selected option number 4, you all are correct. Well done. Well done, students. Next question. Paleontologists deal with, and your options are number 1, embryological evidences. Option number 2, fossil evidences. Option number 3, vestigial organ evidences. Or is it option number 4, all? Since we are asking about paleontologist, so paleontologist deals with what? Embryological evidences, fossil evidences, vestigial organ evidences, or all? Quickly write your answers in the chat box, students. You have very limited time. Your 20 seconds are running very fast. Okay. All right, students. So the correct answer for this question will be option number 2, fossil evidences. Okay. Those who have selected option 2, you all are correct, students. Next question we have, who is known as the father of genetics? Okay. And your options are number 1, Mendel. Option number 2, Watson. Option number 3, Lamarck. Or is it option number 4, Darwin? Father of genetics. Hurry up, students. Increase your speed. Yes, students, you all are correct. Those who have selected option number one, Mendel, Harika, Neha, Raju, you all are correct, students. Those who have selected option one, well done. Excellent, students. Next question. Mendel conducted his experiments on, and your options are number one, rose plant, option number two, bean plants, option number three, pea plant, or is it option number four, mango trees? These questions are very important, students. You know, the topic of this Mendel and his experiment is one of the most important topic in the genetics and heredity. Okay. All right, excellent students, excellent. You all are correct. That is option number three is the right answer. That is pea plant. Mendel conducted his experiment on pea plants. Okay, he selected seven characters and then he conducted his experiments. Next question. Number of pairs of contrasting characters in pea plants selected by Mendel hereditary. And your options are number one, 3, option number two, 5, option number three, 7, or is it option number four, 9? Hurry up. Those who are attentive in the class, they will answer this question immediately because just now I revealed the correct answer. Just before this question, I just told you about how many characters he selected. Okay, excellent students. I'm so glad to see that you all are attentive. Well done. Option number three, seventh is the right answer. Excellent. All right, moving ahead, students. According to Mendel, the character expressed in F1 generation is, and your options are number one, dominant, option number two, recessive, option number three, both one and two, or is it option number four, none of these? Characters expressed in F1 generation, students. What is those characters known? Dominant, recessive, both 1 and 2, or none of these? Okay, Sudhakar ready. Harika, Raju, Vinay, Neha. No, Vinay. You all are saying option number one. All right, as I can see, there are mixed responses for this answer. Let me reveal the correct answer. That is option number one. Dominant is the right answer, students. Those who have selected option one, you all are correct. Okay. The characters that are expressed in F1 generation, they are known as dominant characters, and those characters which are not expressed, they are known as recessive characters. All right. So option number one, dominant is the right answer. Next question. In F generation, percentage of plants that exhibit dominant character is. Okay. And your options are number one, 100%. Option number two, 25%. Option number three, 50%. Or is it option number four, 75%? Hurry up, students. Hurry up. In each generation, the percentage of plants that exhibits dominant character is 100%, 25%, 50%, or 75%. Okay, the correct answer for this question is option number 4, 75%. That is why the ratio is 3:1. Yes? So the correct answer is 75%, not 100% students. Okay? Moving ahead, the phenotype means, and your options are number 1, externally visible characters. Option number 2, internal characters. Option number 3, changing characters, or is it option number 4, new characters? Phenotype means externally visible characters, internal characters, changing characters, or new characters. Come on, students, your 20 seconds are running very fast. You've got only 20 seconds to answer the question. Hurry up. Okay, revealing the correct answer for this question, that is option number 1, externally visible characters. Okay, internal characters are genotype, externally visible characters are phenotype. So option number 1 is the right answer. Yes, Ranjit, Surya, Teja, you both are correct students. Well done. Next question. Phenotype ratio of monohybrid cross is, and your options are number 1, 1:2:1. Option number 2, 4:1. Option number 3, 3:1. Or is it option number 4, 1:3:1? Phenotype ratio of monohybrid cross is 1:2:1, 4:1, 3:1, or 1:3:1. Yes, students, the correct answer for this question is option number 3. All right, those who have selected option 3, you all are correct. Well done. Next question, students. The genotype ratio of monohybrid cross is, and your options are number 1, 1:2:1, option number 2, 4:1, option number 3, 3:1, or is it option number 4, 1:3:1? In the previous question, we asked for phenotypic ratio. Here we are asking for genotypic ratio. Okay, students? So answer smartly. Genotype ratio of monohybrid cross, students. Here we are not asking about dihybrid cross. So this also you need to keep in mind. Okay. All right, students. The correct answer for this question is option number 1, 1:2:1. I'm so glad to see that maximum of you have written the correct answer. I won't be able to take your name, students. Ranjit, Harika, Raju, then uh, Karna. You all are correct, students. Well done. Excellent. Keep doing like this, students. This way, if you will answer in your exams also, you will be able to crack it easily. All right. Next question, students. How many factors are responsible for producing a particular character or trait according to Mendel? Okay. And your options are number 1, 1, option number 2, 2, option number 3, 3, or is it option number 4, 4? How many factors are responsible for producing a particular character or trait according to Mendel? One, two, three, or four? How many characters? Well done, students. Excellent. Satyana, Harika, Raju, Neha, Ranjit, you all are correct. Those who are selected, option number two, that is two. Two characters are responsible. Then one is dominant character and one is recessive character. All right. Next one. If both the alleles are same for a character, then it is said to be. And your options are number one, heterozygous. Option number two, homozygous. Option number three, opposite. Or is it option number four, none of the above? If both the alleles are same for a character, same. Students, same. The question, I'm giving you one hint. If both the alleles are same for a character, then it is said to be homozygous. Okay, well done, students. Those who have selected option two, you all are correct, students. Next question. If the alleles are different for a character, then it is said to be. And your options are number one, heterozygous. Option number two, homozygous. Option number three, mixed. Or is it option number four, none of these? Yes, if the alleles are different for a character, then it is said to be heterozygous, students. Okay? All right. Those who have selected one, you are right. Next question. One of the allele is dominant over the other. This law is known as, and your options are number one, law of segregation. Option number two, law of independent assortment. Option number three, law of dominance. Or is it option number four, law of natural selection? Quick, students. One of the allele is dominant over the other. This law is known as law of segregation, law of independent assortment, law of dominance, or law of natural selection. As I can see, maximum of you are writing option number three. Let's check whether it's right or not. All right, students, well done. Option number three is the right answer. Okay, it is known as law of dominance. One of the allele is dominant over the other. This is stated in law of dominance. Next question. Each parent possesses a randomly selected copy of only one of the allele to an offspring. This law is known as, and your options are number one, law of natural selection. Option number two, law of dominance. Option number three, law of independent assortment. Or is it option number four, law of segregation? Okay, there are mixed responses for this question. I'm revealing the correct answer, that is option number 4. Okay, so those who have selected 4, you are correct, students. Law of segregation is the right answer. Okay, next question we have. Law of independent assortment was proposed by Dash. And your options are number 1, Watson, option number 2, Lamarck, option number 3, Mendel, or is it option number 4, Darwin? Who proposed the law of independent assortment? Watson, Lamarck, Mendel, or Darwin? Hurry up, students. All right. Yes, students, you all are correct. Mendel, option number 3 is the right answer for this question. Next question. Transmission of characters from parent to offspring is scientifically termed as, and your options are option number 1, transmission, option number 2, hereditary, option number 3, trait, or is it option number 4, pass on? Characters from parent to offspring is scientifically termed as transmission, heredity, trait, or pass on. All right, as I can see, Neha is saying 2, Ranjit is saying 2, Harika is also saying 2, Ramcharan, Kanna, yes, students, those who are saying option number 2, heredity, you all are correct. Well done. Well done, students. Excellent. Keep doing like this. Next one. Factors or alleles of Mendel are now known as, and your options are number 1, DNA, option number 2, RNA, option number 3, genes, or is it option number 4, nucleic acid? Factors or alleles of Mendel are now known as DNA, RNA, genes, or nucleic acid. This question is very easy, but it is very important questions. Many times this question have been asked in many exam students. So make a note of this question. All right. Those who are saying genes, you all are correct, students. I won't be able to take the name, but maximum of you are saying genes. Excellent. Next question. Number of pairs of chromosomes in human beings. And your options are number 1, 20, option number 2, 21, option number 3, 22, option number 4, 23. 20, 21, 22, or 23. Number of pairs of chromosomes in human being. This is again a very important question, students. How many pairs of chromosomes are there in human being? Mhm. Hurry up. Okay, the right answer for this question is option number 4, 23. Okay, those who have selected 23, you all are correct, students. Next one. Chromosome whose number and morphology do not differ between males and females of a species are called. And your options are number 1, allosome, option number 2, autosomes, option number 3, chromosomes, or is it option number 4, heterosomes? Again, very important question from this topic. Chromosomes whose number and morphology do not differ between males and females of a species are called allosomes, autosomes, chromosomes, or heterosomes. I've already told you, students, this topic is very important topic. So for your exams also, just read the chapter heredity and evolution very thoroughly. Okay. Revealing the correct answer for this question, that is option number 2, autosomes. Okay. Those who have selected 2, you all are correct, students. Moving ahead. Number of pairs of autosomes in humans. How? And your options are number 1, 23, number 2, 1, number 3, 2, or is it number 4, 22? Students, focus on the question. We are asking about the pairs. Okay, number of pairs of autosomes in humans. 23, 1, 2, or 22. What will be the right answer? Hurry, students, time is very short. All right. Let me tell you the correct answer for this question. That is option number 4, 22. Number of pairs of autosomes is 22. Total number of pairs of chromosomes are 23, out of which 22 pairs are autosomes and 1 pair is allosomes. All right. Next question. Number of pairs of allosomes in humans. And your options are number 1, 23, option number 2, 1, option number 3, 2, option number 4, 22. Hurry up, students. Okay. So the correct answer for this question is option number 2, students. Okay. Those who have selected option 2, you all are correct. Okay. Only 1 pair of allosomes are there. Allosomes are also known as sex chromosomes, which tell you about the sexuality of a person, that is whether a child is going to be a male or a female. Next question. Sex chromosome in female human being. And your options are number 1, XX, option number 2, XY, option number 3, XZ, or is it option number 4, YY? What is the symbolic representation of sex chromosome in female human beings, students? XX, XY, XZ, or YY? All right, excellent, students. All of you are correct. Option number 1, XX, is the right answer. Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad to see your answers and your responses. Keep doing like this, students. This way, it will be easier for you to crack your exams. Next question. Allosomes in male human being. And your options are number 1, XX, option number 2, XY, or is it option number 3, ZX? Students, we are talking about allosomes in male human being. What will be the correct answer? Okay, Kanna is saying 2. Sudhakar Reddy is also saying 2. Neha, Chandu, Harika, you all are saying 2. And you all are correct, students. Well done. XY is the right answer. Next one. Gametes produced by women have, and your options are option number one, only X chromosome, option number two, only Y chromosome, option number three, both X and Y chromosome, or is it option number four, any one of X or Y chromosome? Gametes produced by women have only X chromosome, only Y chromosome, or both X and Y chromosome, or any one of X and Y chromosome. All right, there are mixed responses for this question. Okay, I'm revealing the correct answer, students. The correct answer will be option number one, only X chromosomes. Okay, those who have selected one, you all are correct, students. Next question. Now, gametes produced by man have, and your options are number one, only X chromosome, option number two, only Y chromosomes, option number three, both X and Y chromosome, or is it option number four, only one X or Y chromosome? Just same as the previous question, only the term has been changed. Female or woman was there in the previous question, and in this question we have man. Okay. All right. Maximum of you are saying option number two, only Y chromosome. Students, the correct answer for this question will be both X and Y chromosome, option number three. Gametes produced by man have, yes, only one of X or Y chromosome. Means X and Y both they have, but one X and one Y is there. All right, option number four is the right answer for this question. Do not be confused. Next question. If a sperm with X chromosome fertilizes the ovum, the baby will be. And your options are number one, boy, option number two, girl, option number three, cannot be decided, or is it option number four, transgender? Students, these type of question is also asked many times in the exams. So practice these types of questions as well. These are quite tricky questions. Okay, I'll tell you. Since we are talking about sperm is fertilizing with what? Ovum. So we know that ovum has only XX chromosome right here, and sperm has both X and Y chromosome, right? But what the question is saying, the sperm is fertilizing with X chromosome, means of this chromosome. So what will be the formation? The zygote will be XX, right? Zygote will be what? XX. XX means what? Girl. So the correct answer for this question is option number two, girl. Okay. Those who have selected option two, you all are correct, students. Okay. But this time, this is how you have to solve the question. I have told you the way. All right. Moving ahead. Next question. Similar type of question. Now this one you will do. If a sperm with Y chromosome fertilizes the ovum, the baby will be. And your options are number one, boy, option number two, girl, option number three, cannot be decided, or is it option number four, transgender? Hurry up, students. Okay, you all are correct. Those who have selected option number one, boy. Okay, well done, students. Great, great. I can see maximum of you have written boy. Excellent. Next question. Sex of the baby depends on, and your options are number one, gamete from father. Option number two, gamete from grandfather. Option number three, gamete from mother. Or is it option number four, family history? This is again a logical question. If you will think a little bit, this question you will be able to answer. Sex of the body depends on gamete from father, gamete from grandfather, gamete from mother, or family history. Yes, students. The correct answer is option number one, gamete from father. Why? Because he is having both X and Y chromosomes. Now, if X chromosome will fertilize with ovum, it will form XX, that is a baby girl. If Y chromosome will fertilize with an ovum, it will form XY, that is a baby boy. So, gamete from father uh, decides what the child is going to be. Next, variations in offsprings are caused by, and your options are number one, sexual reproduction. Option number two, asexual reproduction. Option number three, errors in DNA copying. Or is it option number four, both one and two? Variations in offsprings are caused by sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, errors in DNA copying, or both one and two. Okay, as I can see, there is a dilemma between option number one and option number four. Students, the correct answer will be option number four. Okay, those who have selected option number four, you are right. Next question. Which of the following is a inherited trait? Okay, uh, there will be a space between inherited and trait. Over here, there will be no space. There is quite a typing mistake, students. Don't focus here. I have already told you the correct one. The question will be like, which of the following is an inherited trait? And your options are number one, low weight due to starvation. Option number two, loss of body parts in accident. Option number three, height of an individual. Or is it option number four, body growth due to exercise? Which of the following is an inherited trait? Low weight due to starvation, loss of body parts in accident, height of the individual, or body growth due to exercise. The correct answer will be height of the individual. Those who have selected option 3, you all are correct. Next question. Who is the first person to propose the theory of evolution? And your options are option number 1, Mendel, option number 2, Darwin, option number 3, Lamarck, or is it option number 4, Weizmann? Who is the first person to propose the theory of evolution? Mendel, Darwin, Lamarck, or Weizmann? Students, the correct answer for this question is Darwin. Charles Darwin, not Lamarck. By mistake, uh, over here, I have mentioned Lamarck, but the correct answer will be Darwin. Okay? Those who have selected Darwin, you all are correct students. Okay? Next question. The theory proposed by Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, and your options are number one, Malthus theory, option number two, natural selection, option number three, inheritance of acquired characters, or option number four, survival of the fittest. Theory proposed by Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Okay, the correct answer for this question is option number three, inheritance of acquired characters. Okay, those who have selected option three, you are right, students. The survival of the fittest was about Charles Darwin, not Lamarck. Next question. The scientist who disproved the theory of inheritance of acquired characters. And your options are option number one, Lamarck, option number two, Weizmann, option number three, Darwin, or is it option number four, Mendel? The scientist who disproved the theory of inheritance of acquired characters. Students, the correct answer for this question is option number two, August Weizmann. Okay? The correct answer for this question will be option number two, not option number one. Okay, those who have selected option number one, the correct answer is option number two, students. Okay, next question we have. August Weizmann conducted his experiments on, and your options are number one, cats, number two, rats, number three, dogs, or is it number four, giraffe? Okay, so the correct answer for this question is option number two, rats. Okay, those who have selected option number two, you are right, students. Okay, that's all for today's class, students. We will meet super soon in the next class with the new upcoming videos. Till then, stay tuned. Thanks for joining, students. Bye bye.